Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Well, we'll see what his offense can do.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Glennon. Short throw taken in by the tight end O'Leary. Make that now 3 straight 2-yard gains.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, we get this challenge started in the first quarter with less than 4 minutes left on the clock. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. Your opponent has possession at your 30-yard line. 2nd and long. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Reggie White, what a force, got back there for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Clemens pass.
Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we begin this challenge in the first quarter with over 3 minutes remaining. You're down 7. You've got the ball on your opponent's 40, and it's 2nd and 5. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Well done. You've defeated this Ultimate Challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Tie game 7-7, but you've driven into opponent territory. He'll get this one to Galladay. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Marty, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground and how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower?
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Michael Thomas with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins as they have taken the lead.
Hello there, it's the Coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Thank you, Coach. We pick up this challenge in quarter number 1 with less than 3 minutes left on the clock. We're all tied on the scoreboard at 7 apiece. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. First and 10. And this is caught off the deflection. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Sometimes luck is all you need. That was not even the intended receiver on that play.
Well, Johnny on the spot, though.
Yeah, and it turned into a big play for those guys on offense. They'll take it each and every time.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now Glennon. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his pass incomplete. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Brings up second and 10.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And a loose football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And just like that, another Ultimate Challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the Coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
All right, thank you, Coach. This challenge begins in the first quarter with over 2 minutes remaining. Tie game 7-7. Your opponent has the ball in their own territory. Second and long. But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will, in fact, hold on to the football. So they keep the football, but now face second and long. Reggie White picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Out of the gun now on third down. Glennon hit. He loses the football. It's out. And it's scooped up by the Jets.
Today, baby.
And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
We will start this challenge off in the second quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. You trail by a touchdown. You've got the ball on your opponent's 40, and it's 1st and 10. They try the 50-yarder and miss it, and now this offense has it 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Touchdown. Tony Gonzalez. 40 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
The kick in.
And it's up and good. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now it's Wilson. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's scooped up by the Jets.
A fumble on the play. Recovered by the kicking team.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Jackson. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson steps away to his left. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The 14-time Pro Bowler Tony Gonzalez, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
They certainly
got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Jeff Hireman there to make the grab. And the Jets are going to take the lead. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're ahead by 4, but your opponent has possession at your 35-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. And oh, his first carry, he loses the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there's no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give him some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
The return man, Wilson. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
Byron Jones on the coverage.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story.
And he loses the football a second time. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. Fumbles, that's how you get in the coach's doghouse. The first one lost and it hurt. This time you lose it and it's taken in for a score. It really hurt.
And about that doghouse, it won't exactly be comfortable, and it definitely won't be air-conditioned.
Milk bones?
None.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Now it's Wilson.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Well, as we normally do, let's look ahead to what's to come here in the NFL for Week 6. Some changes to the schedule in this most unusual season. But, CD, I've earmarked a few here. I've got Cleveland and Pittsburgh, Green Bay and Tampa Bay. Of course, that's going to be a...
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And it's scooped up by the Jets. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Come on, bring it, baby.
And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. The return man, Wilson.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to...
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Mike Glennon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll run it now with Smith. And some room to work. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. He finds Smith out of the backfield. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Tony Gonzalez in the final seconds of the first half as his guys continue to pour it on.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number two.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook, but even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. Oh, good-looking return set up here.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We jump into this challenge in the third quarter with 4 minutes to go. You're ahead by 4. Your opponent has the football on their 35-yard line. First and long. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. They go again with Ogunbowale. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Glennon hit. He loses the football. It's out. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Coach, we get this challenge started in the third quarter with less than 4 minutes remaining on the clock. You're ahead by 4. You got the ball on your own 15-yard line. 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one good for 26 and a first down.
49-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Lee's got it over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And this is picked up by the defense. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hey, folks, it's the Coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Thanks, Coach. For this challenge, we begin in the third quarter with over 3 minutes remaining. You're ahead by 4. Your opponent has the football on their own 45-yard line. And it's 2nd and 5. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
A gain of 5 brings up
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Jets have recovered. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the Coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. taking you the rest of the way. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Okay, Coach, we start this challenge off in the fourth quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. You're down a field goal, but you're just across midfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's never any fun, Brandon, when you're the defensive team and the first drive of the game, you give up a touchdown. The key is not to get down. Make those adjustments and come back for your next series with the intent of shutting them down.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now it's Wilson.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And the ball is knocked out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And he's got room. And bulldozing his way through. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
1st and 10.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
The return man, Wilson.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Justin Lane. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Intended for
Kenny Galladay, the Pro Bowler, was his intended target.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The 21-yard line.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He may try and run for this. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jets will extend their lead.
For the extra point.
He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Now it's Wilson. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First down and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36.
Get off the field.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis. Interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24.
21.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. The return man, Wilson. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And a quick throw here. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Glennon. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Brings up 3rd.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Cravon LeBlanc with a pick. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
First and 10.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
37-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. They get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me...
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
On the return. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jeff Heath. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep...